welcome along to our Christmas special of the SUTV show. In today's episode, we're going to be hearing from Anis Slimani. We'll also be seeing Andre Brooks and Will Asula go head-to-head to see who's best at wrapping Christmas presents. And of course, Carl and I will be looking ahead to our Boxing Day game at the Lane against Luton Town. But first, let's see how some of our players have been getting into the Christmas spirit.
I start. Okay. It's too easy, bro. Yeah. Bro, he loves fight.
Oliver Burney.
You see, it's too easy. It's too easy. You see?
Mine is left footer, plays on the right, scored last week
Scored last week?
against Brentford.
Who scored? Ah, Makati. Maka.
He loves fight.
You know.
That's high end. That's wearing the Christmas do, man.
You know, we score against United, bro. It's so important, you know?
He did that.
Yeah.
The man is too easy, bro.
Again.
Yeah. I can do the celebration, you know? The celebration is easy.
Yeah.
Like, you need to do like something like
Cameron Archer.
Yeah. Only if we do like this.
Why you do that? Mine is very fast. Striker. You just called him. Small.
Benny.
Yeah.
De parler français. So, the my left foot, central defender, and he say he is very bad with the right and left foot. The same. He's very bad. Central defender, play the left side.
He's bad with his right foot.
In the left.
He's bad with his right side on the left.
Yeah, central defender. He started 11 now against Chelsea.
Trusty.
Yeah.
You can't say that. He's so bad with his right foot. Is it Trusty?
Yes.
Imagine it wasn't.
You go crazy. Hey, this is hard one.
Mine. Well, we have to do an impression.
It's a hard one, I know.
Impression is like how he acts, how
Yeah.
he does. Yeah. All right.
This is goalkeeper. Why? Wise?
Yeah. You have to do an impression.
You don't know what you talk about Wise. You know what you talk about Wise. Nothing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Left footer.
Yeah. What is good one?
Oh, I had to do the thing, the cup, and then the
Ah,
smelly
yeah.
thing.
Oh, this is good one.
Oh, my head that.
Oh,
Bro,
my
the
God.
man is hungry all the time. He says stoop to everyone, the left foot.
Jack Robinson.
You see?
I'm good. I'm very good.
You fight today.
Mine plays on midfield, left-footed, a bit older.
Flicky. Oh, I love you, Flick. Flick, I love you, my bro. Feliz Navidad. It's in Spanish. Feliz Navidad. But I don't know about this.
A really hard one.
Yeah,
Why do I always get a hard one to choose?
it's unbelievable. Always me.
Oh, jump. Feliz Yes.
Yeah.
No, good point for that.
I don't know. Wait, not this one. Nah, this I don't know this. You know, I don't know. He's singer.
Keep your phone there. and
Shut
then
up.
just-
I need to listen. Because it's not working.
I can see it.
But you see the song?
No.
Shh. I don't know.
You want me to do that? I know one.
Ah. Bum, 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 bum. What I don't sing. You know?
Jingle bell.
I know, but you
Jingle
know.
bell, jingle
Hey,
bell.
they finish.
Just say the song.
Jingle bell.
Well done.
Well done. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you're so bad, bro.
This will go viral for the stupidest
Yeah, bro. Oh my God, bro. I am crying. Dun, dun, dun.
It's still going on.
I forgot. Wait, I need to find.
You find your rhythm.
Yeah. We need to go back if I know. Yeah, here. You say I need to listen. I'm singing. Yeah, this
What's the
one.
name of the tune? Oh, I Want for Christmas. Yeah. Make me happy.
You need to sing, bro.
I know what
Yeah. You see?
I got it.
Well, joining us now is Anis Slimani. Anis, thank you for joining us here on SUTV. How's it been for you, firstly, coming across and playing in the English Football League?
It have been funny, but hard as well. The first 6 months I have been here, I've really enjoyed it every day. The trainings, the games, the fans, the atmosphere, and Bramall Lane. And yeah, it's something that I have to get used to, and I start feeling that I'm getting there.
And obviously you made over 100 appearances for Brøndby. How does that differ playing in top flight football in the Danish league compared to the English league and the Premier League?
The thing is, in Denmark, the league in Denmark is actually compared to the Premier League, just in a bit lower tempo, and the intensity here is much higher. And of course, you meet some teams here that is really big clubs and big world-class players. So that's the biggest difference from being in Denmark and here.
Not many players come to Sheffield and actually have come to a warmer climate. You've come from Denmark where it's really cold. You're enjoying the heat playing up in Sheffield?
Yeah, it's the weather here. It's actually not that's not so much different between Denmark and here. So the weather I'm used to from Denmark is actually a bit colder in Denmark sometimes.
You played in the World Cup and you had to make a decision at what age between playing for Denmark or playing for Tunisia? What age did you have to decide?
I did it when I was 18 years old.
So the family, to be drawn against Denmark as a Tunisian, was it incredible?
Yeah, it was. To be honest, I had a feeling when we qualified to the World Cup with Tunisia. I told my family, I can feel that I'm gonna meet Denmark. And suddenly we got Denmark in the first game. It was a bit weird because I just made the decision to represent Tunisia and then suddenly stay against the country where I'm born and actually raised.
What was the build-up like? Was it really intense?
It was. I didn't want to lose that game, and many of the Tunisian players knew that as well. So thankfully we drew.
In pre-season, I was lucky I watched all the pre-season. You really attack well. Is that the big side of your game, the attacking flair?
Yeah, it might be. I have always been a player that like to attack, to show my ability offensively, but as well defensively. My favorite position is actually 8 box to box.
Oh, okay.
So both offensively and defensively. But here I have been used more offensively, and I'm glad to.
But you've got a real physical presence as well. You're really good going forward, attacking. But in pre-season, I saw you leave your foot. You really are a strong player.
Yeah, it's my biggest quality is actually it's a combination of my technical and my technique and my strong physical body. So.
Was the Premier League always in your sights? Did you always want to come and play in the Premier League?
Yeah, it has always been my dream to play in the Premier League. I mean, the best league in the world. So to be here now, it's incredible.
And what was it like to get that call from your agent and just say, right, do you want to go to Sheffield United? Can you talk us through that moment?
Yeah, actually, it had been a long conversation, and I was not in doubt. I followed the team last year, the last 10 games, and I actually created an account on the Sheffield United TV as well. So.
Also, was it a possibility before the end of last season that you knew there was an interest?
Yeah, I knew that there was an interest, but of course, I have been in a situation before where there's a long distance between being interested and actually handle on it. So, but yeah, it was a really good conversation. And when I told my family as well, they were really happy because they knew it have always been my dream to play in the Premier Leagues. And yeah.
How's your fitness? Because you've now, I think you've made 7 appearances in the Premier League. You did really well against Brentford. So unlucky not to score. Are you feeling up to speed? Are you ready to start? Are you knocking on the manager's door saying, "Play me, play me"?
Well, yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to start playing more. Now the new manager, he have gave me the chances and opportunities to show my qualities, and I took them against Brentford, even though that I had to score. I really wanted to score, but yes, it's step by step, honestly, and when the manager thinks that I'm gonna start, then I'm ready.
Brilliant.
Well, Anis, thank you so much for joining us here on SUTV. It's been great to speak to you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Well, now we're going to see a head-to-head challenge between Andre Brooks and Will Asula and see who's best at wrapping presents.
Andre, Will, welcome to the weekend. When I first told you that you were going to be doing some Christmas wrapping, your faces dropped. So I'm going to suggest that you're not very good at Christmas wrapping?
No, never ever wrapped in my life, to be honest.
And you're 20 years old and you've never wrapped a present? No. We've got your little Christmas hats to wear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, the first thing you guys are going to wrap are Sheffield United calendars.
Okay.
So we're starting off easy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm going to prepare you, it's going to get harder.
We'll start,
Ready?
yeah?
Off you go. Oh no!
Stop.
Oh, you've had a mare.
The first to finish, yeah?
Well, no, it's the best.
Oh,
It's
okay.
going to be like the best. We're having a mare here. There we go.
Skillful.
Oh, you're saying you haven't you've done Christmas wrapping before? Yeah, you can tell.
No, I haven't.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, I think I learned from Mumsy still.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good stuff.
Surely I've won this one.
Yeah.
Surely I've won.
Oh my God, you can tell you've never Christmas wrapped.
Bro, you're fucking up a box, bro.
Oh my God. Why don't you try to stick that bit down first?
I'm impressed with myself.
Oh, I'm actually, that's better than my Christmas wrapping. That is very, very...
Santa Claus is definitely coming to town.
Can you please just hold them up?
I'll be you.
Yeah, Will definitely goes 1-0 up. Right, the
Only
next...
one?
You've only done one. What, do you want like
Big
5
gap,
points?
yeah, extra points.
No,
There's a
right,
big gap.
next up is a Christmas tree cushion. Are we ready?
It's impossible. Yeah, okay.
Do you want scissors? Where are your scissors?
No, I'm trying to do my skill that I was doing before.
Sort of work. Have you put a Christmas tree up as well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nicely decorated. Have you put a Christmas tree up?
Not yet.
No? Not yet? Basically Christmas.
Place too short.
Okay, I'm assisting.
No cheating, please.
No, I'm not cheating.
No.
I'm just helping him cut a little bit.
Oh, come on. What's going on? This is cheating. This is cheating now.
I think you should just get on with your wrapping. What are you waiting for?
Wow.
There we go. Now chuck some sellotape on that bit. Did you even pick some up? He's finished first. We've still got time. Okay, can we please hold them up?
Wow. Excellent.
I'm sorry, Will has gone 2-0 up here. But Andre, you've got better present by present, so I'm thinking that this might be your time to nick a point back. You ready?
Okay. Using my skill here.
Why don't you just pass it? I'm not. Is that a skill? I don't know.
Yeah, it's my own skill. Hey! Look, I didn't see that. There's cheating going on all the time. Cameras here as well. It's crazy.
I'm just assisting.
I've not received no assistance so far.
Yeah, but you evidently, you've got an advantage here because you do Christmas wrapping. Are you done?
So much.
Andre, you're beyond helping, I think.
I think I've won, surely.
Done.
Bro, you've got assistant here.
Yeah, you've got assistants. Can you also look at it?
Assistant trick.
I
think I've won because there's a bit of disguise as well.
Can you please hold them up? I have to say, this Christmas wrapping session has been fun. It has ended. Will 3, Andre 0. Boys, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you have too. Have a lovely Christmas and good luck to Sheffield United as well.
So as we can tell there, Brooks clearly needs a little bit more practice with wrapping his presents, Carl.
Yeah, there's definitely room for development there, isn't there? But Asula's still my golden boy, even at wrapping presents.
Of course he is. Well, Carl, let's talk about Luton Town now. How are your feelings going ahead into that game? And, you know, it's such an important game for us.
Yeah, it's a huge game. Luton have done incredible this season. I don't think anyone was surprised at how they've attacked the league and how they've presented themselves. And it's, you know, how they've got good results. It's only a credit to them. I think everyone's really just tips their hat. You know, they've given it their all, and they're a really tough proposition. We can take heart that last season 2 seasons ago, we've struggled at Luton. You know, they're a physical test, and I thought we struggled 2 years ago. Last season, I thought we did really well, and obviously there were the incredible scenes with McBurney scoring and the connection with the fans and everything. So, you know, it's a tough match. It's a tough match to play, and yeah, we'll see.
And obviously it's Boxing Day as well, so fans are really going to be in high spirits from Christmas Day. Who do we want to see starting in that lineup?
Obviously the strongest team possible. The manager's starting to get the injuries back. He's starting to have selection dilemmas, as it were, there's a number of players for each position. Really great scenes this week. Reece Norrington-Davis back I think he was in the development team, first time in a year. And that's another plus. You know, I don't think he'll be ready yet, but it's just a sign that the squad's getting stronger, the players are coming back. Obviously, Robbo will have been back. We missed him against Chelsea. And hopefully, you know, we've got a clean bill of health because the manager's got a number of positions, formations that he could utilise. You know, it's not just set in stone that we're this or we're that. It depends on what players are available and what their form's like.
Well, Carl, against big teams, Luton Town have only not scored in 2 games. Do we think that that's going to be a bit of a threat, thinking about that? Because obviously we've had those big losses and they've only not scored in 2 games against big sides. Yeah,
well, they're very direct. You know, they don't mess about. They get the ball in the box, which is their strength, and they put numbers up there. So it's not a surprise that they've scored, and it's not a surprise they've ruffled feathers. Where I feel we struggled at some of the games this season is that we've tried to go toe-to-toe with just technique, and against some of these teams that have got the best players in the world in them, you just can't out-technique them. You know, now we're starting to see more guile, we're seeing more endeavour and determination and a really structured formation. Against Chelsea in the first half, I thought we were brilliant. You know, we stifled them, they were, you know, started forcing it. So now I'm expecting us to have the technical side, but incorporate in the guile and the determination that we see game in, game out from Luton.
So obviously, Carl, Luton are going to come out all guns blazing, and they know how important them 3 points is against us to create a bit more of that gap down in that bottom end of the table. But how important is it that we get these 3 points?
Well, we need a good result. You can't. Of course, we want the 3 points. It's more about we can guarantee a performance and that we're going for the 3 points. You never know what VAR or the referees have in store. So let's don't say we just got to get the 3 points. What we do need is a completely hostile atmosphere. Luton are going to be coming at us and it will be physical, and the fans, it should be good for our players because it will engage the fans. More likely than not, Robbo will be in the team, so there'll be a physical element, and everyone, we need the Bramall Lane effect. We need everyone, it's going to be packed. It's a Christmas fixture, everyone's going to be excited for it. We're happy for Luton to come with their physical side because that means the atmosphere is going to be there. It's not going to be a Bournemouth game where it was drab and the fans are sat there laid back and there's no atmosphere. This is going to be intense. We need our boys to match their intensity and their determination, and I fully expect us to.
And obviously against Chelsea, we did see that dip of energy in the second half in particular. What do you think Wilder's been working on this week to get the boys going a bit more?
Well, he hadn't been able to train with them. There've been a close number of games, and the games that you've been playing, that the Liverpool game will have taken lots out of the boys. We saw Asula was withdrawn because his legs were a little bit fatigued. Again, Andre Brooks against Chelsea, he looked a little bit fatigued. So I think we'll see a number of changes over the Christmas period because the manager has identified legs as being key. We need the work rate, we need the tempo, so it's hard to predict the team, but one thing you can predict, there's going to be work rate and effort.
Well, let's hear from Blaze boss now, Chris Wilder.
3 games into your return, have you seen signs that there's fight in this squad to make a fist of it this season?
I think we all have, from manager, from owner, from manager, coaching staff, and most importantly the supporters. They've seen that, starting off against Liverpool, going into the Brentford game, and even for the majority of the Chelsea game, there was a couple of tactical things that we let slip. First 15 minutes of the second half where we lost our shape a little bit at Chelsea, but yeah, the fight desire, the hunger was there, and it's shown me enough to know that there is fight left in us, and but we have to be consistent with that approach.
Talk me through your thoughts and emotions as you stepped out onto the touchline for the return against Liverpool, waiting for you.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it would be possibly more emotional for my family who've sort of watched me over the last sort of 2 or 3 years as well. So I was delighted for them, but it was quickly on to business. You can't get caught up in that. You've got a job to do. You've got to try and help your team. In terms of the setup, the messages, the half-time messages, and motivate them and get them going to do your job properly. And it was quickly on to business as soon as the old Greasy Chip Butty song stopped singing and Van Dijk's popping it inside to Trent, who's popping it in down the line to Salah, and you think, here we are, it's game on. Stop being emotional now, get on with your job.
And then Boxing Day, a real big showdown, a basement battle, I think they used to call it in the tabloids.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, that's something to look forward to, isn't it, on a Boxing Day?
I mean, Boxing Day at Bramall Lane is a real special place to be. So delighted we've got a home fixture, and I'm sure the supporters will play their part in that. And we need a big performance, of course we do. We need loads of big performances. We know we can't slip from the standards that we've set ourselves in these first 3 games. We have to marry up good performances with results. We know that we need points, but I've got an awful lot of respect for Luton Town as well. I know their journey, possibly better than a lot of people. One of my clubs, when I was early as a manager, was Oxford United, and we were battling out against Luton in the conference, and that only seems 3 or 4 years away, and their journey's been incredible, and I think you've seen with their performances against the big boys, against Arsenal at home, Man City at home, Liverpool at home, they've gone toe to toe with them. So there'll be an incredible amount of respect from us towards Luton Town and what they've achieved. But some big games over the Christmas period, and that's a real big one for us.
We saw the frightening collapse of their captain, Tom Lockyer, the other day. And as a football manager and a football man, how do you react to that? It's quite something to go through, isn't it?
Yeah, everything goes out the window. I think, even in such an unbelievable occasion as the playoff final, for that to happen to Tom, then. So, he recovers, he gets back playing in the Premier League. Another player that I've watched his career through, start, where he was at Bristol Rovers and then going to Luton and being their captain and mainstay and talisman. So I think there's a lot of stories attached to it as well. So when we found the news out, after we're coming off the pitch at Chelsea, I think everybody was really stunned as well. And Alan Neil, the assistant manager, worked with him for the national team. And for him to get to play for the national team is a great achievement. To captain his team in the Premier League. So it was really, puts everything into perspective, as everybody knows about that. And our best wishes as a football club go to Tom, his family, and Luton Town.
Just finally, Chris, what's it going to take? How are the stars going to have to align for Sheffield United to get out of this?
Well, we've just got to be at our best, in every game. We need some big players back. There's some experienced boys that are not available at the moment. We need everybody to be fit and healthy and ready. So that's a little bit of a concern at the moment because we're just light on numbers. We're definitely light on experience. So getting those big boys back, getting the team healthy, strong and fit. The team, taking on board daily the messages, because there isn't a lot of time out there, and the second part of the season always flies. And then taking that out onto the pitch and making life as difficult as possible for the teams that we come up against. Who knows what it's going to take? Who knows what points tally it's going to be? All we can do is give everything that we've got in every single game to add to our points tally and see where it takes us.
Well, that's all from the SUTV show this week, but please do join Richard next week as he'll be looking ahead to preview the Manchester City game, and please do join Carl and I as we will be pitchside on Boxing Day to discuss all the events from the Luton game. Have a great Christmas.